welcome back to Leslie's Mystic Den. This week I have for you guys a timeless pick-a-pal reading in regards to your career or finances. And if any other messages pop up, we'll see that too. So I hope you guys like it. Timestamps are in the description box down below. I will see you to your pile and I hope you guys like it. Hello and welcome to pile number 1. So I'm going to start off with this reading by doing a sage cleanse, just so that when you come into this reading, your energy is cleared, and also we can invite like better, I wanted to say like your spirit guides, like this invites like your spirit guides to this reading, and it just helps like provide a more open connection like while I'm doing this right here right now. Let's open this channel, and yeah, all right. Well, I messed up my nail polish because it burned close to the nail. Oh well. And yeah, so since that one finished a little too soon, as I am saging your space, just envision white light flowing down your crown, down your sacral chakra, and just envision this light kind of cleansing you, your aura, your chakras, and your space. And take 3 deep mindful breaths, and maybe have a mantra in mind, or maybe have a couple questions that you want answered for this reading. So yeah, I'm gonna cleanse my space as well. Right here. Okay, so pile number 1, let's jump into this reading. Okay, so I am going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck right here. And I am first going to pull your past, present, and future. And we'll take a look at how you are doing with your career or finances right now, and how to, or what you will see in the future. And the final card I'm going to be pulling is, what should you be doing right now to invite more career opportunities, or also to help boost up the finances, you know, or abundance, as that's another way I like to call it, right? So, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, I invite you to this reading right now so that I can figure out what those from pile number 1 need to do for their career and finances. So, what is pile number 1's present in regards to finances? Okay. Also, if you hear my dog barking, it's because someone just got home and she loves greeting people. So, alright, so pile number 1, you got the Hierophant in your present time right now in regards to your career and finances. I don't know if that got caught on camera, but yeah, someone's home. Okay, so pile number 2, I'm sorry, card number 2, what is in your finances, career, for your future looking like? Okay. Alright. That is your future. And what can pile number 1 do to help increase abundance? Help increase the finances sector. So, oh, okay. So, for your future, your finances and career segment so far is the Hermit. And for how to boost up your finances or career opportunities, we got the Death card. Okay. And bottom deck energy is 9 of Wands. So, interesting. Pile number 1. Okay. So, just hoping to connect to my guides here right now. So, pile number 1, in the Hierophant card, I have a feeling you are currently having to make a decision on something in regards to your finances. Could be that you want to get a new car, or you want to change your car. Or like you're trying to make some changes right now with your finances, like where most of your money is going. I'm also hearing you are looking into how to open a savings account, but yeah, there's some, like, you're sitting on this, so you are contemplating right now with your money, and also in regards to like job. I'm also hearing that you have applied to certain spaces, or that you are waiting for the right time to apply at a new job. And to me, that's like you're kind of like, you have a list of what your options are, or what options you want to have in your job like sector. Like maybe you would want a part-time job so you can have more time for your side business, right? Or also you are I'm also getting you are free right now to pick. Like the Hierophant has like 2 keys right here in the bottom, so you are going to have to make a choice, kind of like which option would be better for you. And they're 2 very completely I meant very different options that you have right now in regards to like your job and stuff. So yeah, I feel like right now you're just really sitting with this kind of like what kind of action you want to take, because you did get the 9 of Wands as the bottom deck energy. So it's like you have everything set in place already for your like career opportunities, and maybe you have already even like set enough money aside in order for you to open this like savings account. I'm also hearing that the savings account needs to have a certain amount of money every month. That's interesting. Or there's like a certain qualification for this savings account, that's why it's taking you so long to kind of like, it's like you've been setting down like your wands slowly but surely, and you've been kind of waiting for the right time when to jump in for this savings account, because you've been holding on to your money really tightly. And I mean, that makes sense with like what's been happening with the world. Maybe like having your money with you is safest. I mean, hey, I'm not judging you if you don't trust banks. I don't even trust banks. So, like, you want to do what you want with your money in the most, like, rational way possible. Like, you're trying to figure out what's best option for you right now. And you also got the Hermit for the present right now. And to me, that's kind of like indicating that you're really taking some time away, but maybe it's because every time you're on the internet, or every time you find yourself browsing the internet, you are kind of like slowly spending too much money. Like, I know all these places now have like Afterpay and things like that, but I have a feeling that having so many like Afterpay stuff is going to accumulate, and at the end of the day you could end up having like a $100 like bill once a month. Like, it adds up to $100 at the end of the month, and that's like all your Afterpay things, because in the moment you're like, oh, it's only $23 right now. That's awesome, I can afford that. And I can afford $23 like in 2 weeks as well, so that payment will be easy. But what if you bought something else that costs relatively the same? What if that's $30 every every like 2-3 weeks, and you're like, oh, that's only like $40 right now. That's fine. I can do the $40 next 2 weeks as well. But by then, the 40 plus the 30, that's a lot of money. And that's why we have here in the future, you have the death card upright. So that's also like a really big indicator that something's gonna happen in regards to I want to say like your money. Like, something needs to happen in regards to your money. And also in regards to like a job, I'm also feeling like maybe you've applied at so many places, and you're kind of getting tired of like checking every day like in your emails to see if you have an answer back. Maybe it's because you have LinkedIn, and I know LinkedIn is like a pretty easy way to like communicate with other corporations, and also it helps people find jobs. So, but I kind of feel like that's kind of draining you, like having to check that every single day just to see if you have like someone finally being like, hey, you meet all of our classifications, meet us here, but you haven't. And you're starting to give up, but your future does indicate massive change. And to me, this is a relatively good change because the card is upright. So, and honestly, all the cards are upright. So, to me, you being in the Hierophant and just making a decisive choice for yourself for your present is smart. And you want to do that. You want to make a list of the pros and cons, right, of where you should go, where to plant the seeds, right? Should I put in more time into my hobby that can make me some money, or should I put in more time in this one work area, or this place at work? Or which kind of bank should I use for my savings account? And then this is your future, sorry. And then this is what needs to happen to gain abundance. So I got that mixed up in my head, but so this is your future. Yeah, you're gonna be taking taking time to step back, taking time to reevaluate, like yeah, taking time to reevaluate where you need to be most of your time at. maybe you're spending too much time on social media instead of like putting all that time and effort into something that you want to do. Like maybe you're also tired of the whole social media aspect and you're going to be taking some time away. And I'm also feeling like you're going to be taking too much time making this like decision that I feel like you're going to end up feeling burnt out. Yeah, I mean, with the Hermit card, you're kind of like taking time away. But what needs to happen in your space in order to gain more abundance is you need to have some change happen in your space. There needs to be some effort to go to where you want to go. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You want to have more career opportunities. Maybe it's at a point where LinkedIn isn't enough. Now you have to do it the old-fashioned way. Print out your resume, take it to places, call them a week later, and if they don't get back to you, I mean, hey, that's what I did when I was applying for jobs. I just did it the old-fashioned way. But maybe that's how you can get more concrete and quick results. I mean, normally people don't do that, and maybe an employer will see that and they'll see you being like eager to want to work with them by doing that. Maybe they're like, wow, we haven't had someone call us or give us a paper resume in like 3 years. Yeah, get them over here. I want to see what kind of energy they have. I want to see what they can bring to the table. That could be a message for someone. Or if you're worried about your finances, worried about where it's going, you need to make some sort of change to that. Or there's going to be some change for you that's going to happen. And that's just simple as making a list of things you spend every month and listing down what you can only be spending on every week, right? Like maybe 1 week it's just groceries. You just spend on groceries besides all your monthly bills and whatnot. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 1. For your career and finances, it seems like you've been having to make a lot of very clear-cut decisions, and I feel like that's gonna eventually tire you out, even though you've already accumulated so much fast moving energy. This was the back of the deck card. So let's look at the Believe in Your Own Magic deck right here, just to see what advice we can have from your spirit guides, your angels. Like, what kind of advice can they give you right now in regards to your career or finances? What advice can they give you? Okay. So, oh, they're very eager to talk to you. So we got 1 card, Raindrops. Take a chance on them. So, yeah. Interesting. Pile number 1. I feel like you're gonna have to take a chance on a place that you've applied at work. Like, interesting. Maybe you were like applying at a place that you weren't really sure about at first. Maybe like you had some thoughts that like, oh, I don't think I would fit in here. I don't think they really even liked me. The interviewer was constantly just looking at their notes the entire time. What if they were just noting down all the pros? You ever thought of that, pile number 1? You never know. Or it's also maybe like I'm also hearing it's time to invest in something that you've been wanting to invest in, but that makes sense with the Hierophant coming out too. Like you kept thinking about it. thinking if you should make the jump or not, but your spirit guide is saying you need to take a chance on them. You never know when this is going to happen again. And with the things that, I mean, with how things are right now, what if this job, what if you don't even last a long time in this job, and maybe in like 6 months things change, but what if they change for the better? And what if it propels you into a new work environment that is 100% gonna meet your goals, of like where you would want to be in a job. So I'm also picking up that maybe it's time to take a chance in just doing what you want to do, and moving forward with where you want to put your money in. If you want to invest in cryptocurrency, maybe it's time to take a chance on that. Maybe it's time to look into different banks, what do they have to offer really. And if maybe there's a bank that's been, maybe they kind of seem unorthodox, but what if they're the best route, right? You never know unless you try. But yeah, let me pull one more card from the Messenger Oracle deck just to see what else of advice we can have from your spirit guides. So interesting. What advice do the spirit guides or angels, pile number 1, have? What advice do we have for pile number 1? Oops. All right, so pile number 1. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna take that one. Actually, I'll take all 3. Yeah. Okay, so you got surrender to the flow and nurture all you love, right? Oh, my bad. Yeah, nurture all you love and challenge your perception. Okay, so with surrender to the flow, number 44, if that's significant for you, I mean, I'm feeling called to read from the guidebook just because I feel like there's going to be a message for you there. Okay. So, through choice and action, you can steer the course of your life, but sometimes you need to control every outcome. Wait, what? But sometimes a need to control every outcome can have you caught up in a whirlpool instead of moving forward. You may move in the direction of your choosing, but it may not be the direction in which you need to journey. Loosen your grip, surrender yourself to the flow, and trust that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. Okay. Pile number 1. Yeah, it seems like you need to let go of the reins. You need to, and that makes sense with having the Hierophant out as well, and the Hermit. Like, the Hermit is when, you take some time in for introspection, and you just kind of start looking into what makes you you, right? So, but also with the Hierophant being shown, I also just feel like you've been trying to make the best decision everywhere, and I think what Spirit's trying to tell you is that it's okay to sit and meditate on certain ways of flow. Whoa, I just got a massive headache right here. Maybe you guys give yourselves headaches just thinking about what to do next, just thinking about what to do right now, just thinking about what to do. That's a lot of thinking. yeah, Spirit is telling you to stop, like, surrender to the flow, nurture all you love, and challenge your perception. Like, even with nurture all you love, they're trying to tell you that, hey, just take care of what you have with you right now. Make that the apple of your eye. If you have something creative that you want to use to help you gain abundance and help with your finances and maybe make it into a career, then you have to nurture it. You have to nurture this gift. You have to nurture this craft, right? I mean, practice makes perfect. And with challenge your perception, I'm also going to pull a card out for that. So it's card 5. 5 is changes. And again, with the death card, means there needs to be a significant change in your life. So there needs to be a significant change in how you are perceiving your world right now in regards to your career and finances. So I'm going to read from the guidebook for this one. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding if you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs and embrace another's point of view. To do so makes you aware of the whole and stands you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in a dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. Yeah, so that's also letting you know that how you are seeing something right now in regards to your career finances isn't how someone else sees it. And you need to see yourself and just look at the bigger picture of what you are doing with your time. Like, are you gonna put all your time and effort into just doing side jobs? Okay, why? Like, challenge that perception. What are you doing with that? Like, why are you putting so much energy in that? Or also, maybe you feel like you working in the specific space isn't the best, but it is providing for you, right? So if someone else in your position, I mean, how would they feel? They would probably feel a lot more grateful, a lot more like they're gonna view it differently. So, I mean, it's just really saying that you need to change the way you see things around your world, and maybe instead of thinking so much, maybe instead of that, it's not letting you see the bigger picture of what you're doing. Yeah. And then I think that's gonna be the reading for pile number 1. So in regards to your career and finances, I just feel like it's time to take a chance. It's time to do something different. It's time to do something new. You've already accumulated a lot of work and effort as well. That's where you got the 9 of Wands on the bottom of your deck. And your spirit guides, your angels are literally telling you to go with the flow, create when you can, nurture, put all your time and effort into your hobbies, into your career, into your finances. Like, literally look at your finances and see where the money's going into that, because I mean, you got to nurture your finances as well. I mean, that's how we exchange energy in this world. And I think that's the challenger perception of it. That's how you have to start looking at your finances, that it's all an equal exchange, right? So yeah, I'm going to conclude this reading. And pile number 1, you can stay and join me for the short meditation that I like to provide. Except I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of using my singing bowl that I normally love to use, I'm gonna use this happy drum that I got just recently, and I don't know if the sound will change. I do like this, but I'm gonna keep it like right here. Take 3 deep mindful breaths, and I'm just gonna play with how my intuition is telling me. So alright, so I hope that helped kind of like calm and center yourself after the reading. And I do hope that this reading provided some insight and guidance for your career and finances. If you didn't resonate, leave a heart in the comments. That helps with engagement. And it's nice to know when you guys resonate with my readings, because then that lets me know that, okay, my viewers are getting this. So yeah, keep in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a career and finances reading, you can go ahead and message me through my website and we can just talk about the details through there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date for future readings like this one. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello and welcome to pile number 2. So, I'm gonna start with burning a little bit of sage, and what this does is helps kind of like make a clear connection between me and you, for those who are watching, and just helps build like more to me, I've noticed that it helps build more receptivity when I'm doing the reading. Like, I don't know, my energy is no longer like being boggled by any other thing, so it kind of helps receive those messages. So I'm clearing my space, and as I am clearing your space, just envision white smoke flowing down from your crown chakra, and envision this white light shooting down through your chakras, down your heart chakra, your sacral, and yeah, now that the channel is open, let's do this. So, pile number 1, I felt called to use the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. Don't know why I said it like that, but anyways, let's do this. So, I'm going to be pulling your present in regards to your career and finances, and then I will pull for what it's going to look like in the future, and then we'll pull for what can you do to help bring more abundance into your world right now. So, pile number 2, what is your current present with your career and finances? So, okay, that's your present. And what is the future? Okay. And what can pile number 2 do to help bring more abundance? bottom deck energy is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So kind of have a feeling like maybe you've been struggling with managing your finances, or managing like 2 jobs, or you're managing several jobs. And your current present was the Four of Cups in reverse. So to me, that's kind of like you're kind of in this space where it's a little like you're coming out of you feeling the need to have it all. You were feeling constricted, and I feel like that was really bogging you down and those around you. Like, you weren't really noticing anything else outside of your finances. So I feel like now that it's in reverse, you are coming out of that space. Like, you're highly stressed. I can feel that for sure. And it's almost like you kept, like, you would be constantly checking your account balance because maybe you were worried. Were you worried about a bill that you were like waiting on? Or maybe you got into like an accident and you were like waiting for like the insurance to pull money out of your bank account. Was it your fault maybe? I don't know. I'm pulling back. So yeah, that was your current present. Your future is the Star in reverse. So like this. And to me, that's in your future, you're kind of like you were feeling like a sense of flow, and it's kind of like you don't want to believe it. Like, you don't want to believe what's happening to you right now. Like, spirit guides, angels. What other messages can come through for pile number 2? Yeah. So I'm also hearing that you were feeling very troubled from your finances, which kind of made you, I want to say, hesitant with putting yourself out there to look for jobs and stuff. Maybe like even like small contracting jobs, things like that. Maybe you're like a photographer or a singer, and maybe like a makeup artist, just because of how things are right now. It did make it a little difficult for those who like have those kind of jobs, have like a steady flow, especially like in finances. So I feel like you were in a space of feeling highly stressed. But since the card's in reverse, I want to also just say that it's a lesson that you are learning, and in the future you're going to be learning to be back in that flow again. You're going to learn to go back into kind of like the everyday thing. Like, you could have been a popular hairstylist as well, but things started to slow down. And I mean, the card that I got for what to do to help your finances was the Three of Pentacles. So it could be that right now, for those who have those kind of jobs, it would be in your best interest to maybe get together with a bunch of people who also have like sort of like jobs like that, and come together to do like a booth. I don't know if it's like a booth, but like you guys all share like your social medias. on one another. Like you share like your accounts, and let's say you're the photographer and you share one of your friends account who's a makeup artist and who's trying to like find more people to book, and so you share their account, and when you do that, you can add like a little like promo code, so and so, so that they can get like so that the person that books that appointment with that makeup artist gets a discount, but also that makeup artist like gets a customer, and maybe you get like a small portion just for like the referencing and stuff. I don't know, that's something I'm getting right now, where like a group of people can do that with each other. And with that, because like like customers right now are trying to find things that are more economically affordable, so maybe saying that like, oh, I can get like 10% off, 15% off, 20% off. It's up to you like how much you want to put for that promo code, but that'll help gain more people. And it's like a little cycle. Like you have the photographer, you have the makeup artist, maybe you have someone who like even makes clothes, like specific clothes, or yeah, that's something like that I really like was delving into. I'm gonna pull back now. So it would be a good time to do things in the future with people to help your finances kind of circle around. Also, maybe making connections in your field. And let's say you have an account like on LinkedIn and you're having trouble kind of finding a space to insert yourself, and so maybe you make some friends on LinkedIn and they recommend you to other jobs that they liked. It could be something like that as well. Or this is also implying that in order for you to have a steady flow of your finances, you're going to need to, like, how in this drawing they filled in the yellow pentacle but not the others. It's like you're gonna have to make the first move first with this group, like, or to take this action so that everyone will be like improving. That's Aquarian energy for me, like everyone working together to like make it better for everyone, right? So I am gonna pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck just to see what other advice your angels and spirit guides can give us right now. And let's see, so what can pile number 2 do right now for their career and finances? What can they do right now? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Can we get just 2 at least, please? Okay. 2 cards, please. Okay. So I got stars. You can manifest your every wish, and expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So yeah, I mean this and again, number 5 is change. So for that one right there. And to me, this is kind of, yeah, again, they're with a friend in the card. So it seems to me like this dream that you want to make for yourself, like, you can also include more people, and it'll help everyone in the long run as well. So maybe you're thinking about, what just came to mind? I don't know what they're called, but in Spanish they're called, I think this is what they're called in Spanish. Una tumba? Or something like that. But basically, it's when, like, I don't know, an auntie or someone in the family decides to make, like, a giant, like, oh, tanda. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But, yeah, everyone, like, puts in a certain amount at a certain time every month. And then, like, after a certain number, like, that everybody agrees on, you can all, like, get your money out. And it's only, like, one person responsible for everyone's money. And, like, they make sure it's, like, all in order and stuff. So that's something that I just got right now that could help with your finances. Like, maybe you have, like, that one mom friend and they're, like, super good. Like, they're on their A game with, like, heck, their finances. Like, they know how to save, like, and they know how much to put in and stuff, and you're like, dude, help me, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my finances. And your friend's like, okay, then I'm gonna help you, but you're gonna have to give me this amount of money every 2 weeks, and I'm gonna make sure you do it because I know this is the best for you and I want the best for you and I'm gonna help you. That's bringing myself back from that energy. But yeah, someone has a mom friend that would be totally cool with helping them out with finances. And or also, like, it could be that you're meeting a friend at work, and what if, I don't know, you have a work relationship with a couple people, and maybe in a way you guys help each other out to the point where, like, the boss notices and they're kind of like, I like the way you guys are running things. Like, you guys have really good work ethic. You guys should use that to your advantage and be like, yeah, we work really good together. We get really good results and whatnot. Do you want to give us a project that we will not disappoint you on? And yeah, that's something that I connected to real quick. But you also got the don't seek anyone's approval, expectations. I think also maybe don't have any expectations right now for how things should be. Just do what feels right for you. And hey, if you feel better working in a group that isn't so toxic, that isn't so, like, controlling, then you do you, right? Do what's best for you with your career and finances. And yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the Messenger Oracle deck so we can get another message, see what's up. Okay, what other messages of guidance can pile number 2's angels and spirit guides provide us? So, okay. What other messages can pile number 2's spirit guide and angels provide us for their finances or career? Okay. That's wrong. What is something that can give to for those who picked pile number 2. Alright, so pile number 2, you got nourish the soul. Okay, and oh my god, this rhymes. Let go of the old. So, nourish the soul and let go of the old. It could be, yeah, you are, maybe you're stuck to a job. Maybe that job is what's giving you, what if this job that you're holding on to so much just because, yeah, you are getting paid good, but what if it's just time for something new? Look at the person in this card. They're like just staring at these cups like vigorously, and they look like they're tired of thinking, tired of just like, are they thinking about anything else besides like those cups? I don't think so. I think it's like emotionally like tethered to you now, like this energy of wanting it. Yeah, I think you're thinking about this too much. I think this job is giving you a headache. And yeah, what if they are paying well, but even in your future, you're not in a state of flow because this job is really, I want to say, like taxing on you. You did get the Two of Pentacles in reverse as the bottom deck energy, and to me that's like you're having a hard time between balancing either your finances or what you really like and don't like. And yeah, Spirit's telling you like it's time to do something that's good for you, and it's time to do something that's new. So allowing a change of place, a change of workspace brings in a lot of new energy to help you kind of get that momentum that you need to finally just make that light switch in your head and just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to move forward with doing something that I want to do, and maybe I'll find people who have the same interests as me, and that'll help me, like, in the long run, also, as well as helping everyone that's in the picture. So, yeah, pile number 2, I just feel like you guys just need to take some time to step away and look into your relationships and those around you, because this is what can bring you more abundance. And to me, this is like working with people for the betterment of everyone. Like you guys are all going to brainstorm something to help everyone. And yeah, pile number 2, that's going to be your reading. Your reading looks very positive, and I feel like you're going to be going in the right direction. Yeah. Alright, so you guys can stay with me as I do the short meditation after these readings. And instead of using the singing bowl, I'm going to do something a little different and use this happy drum that I got recently. And I'm just going to play it intuitively. So what comes, and what doesn't. And yeah, I'm just going to have fun with it. You guys just breathe, relax, as I play some funky tunes. and I hope after this you feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more grounded after the reading. And if you did resonate, please leave a heart in the comments. That helps with engagement, and it just helps let me know that you, the viewers, actually enjoyed the reading. And if you did resonate, and if you would like a personal career and finances reading, you can go ahead and send me a message through my website, which is linked down below in the description box. Don't forget to check out my social medias that I like to post on daily with daily energy readings. That'll also be linked down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can see more videos like this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hello and welcome to pile number 3. So, pile number 3, I'm going to start the reading first by burning some sage, just so that it helps clear up a connection between you and me. And, excuse me, burped a little bit, but yeah, just envision some bright white light just flowing down from the crown chakra, through the heart chakra, down the sacral, and out. And maybe have in mind the kind of questions that you have for this reading and what you want answered as well. Have some intentions before the reading. Also, as I clear my space from the previous reading. Okay. Alright. And now that we are saged, cleansed, let's go into your reading, pile number 3. So, I felt called to use the Modern Day Witch Tarot deck for you guys. So, I'm going to be looking into your present for your career and finances, and then your future. And after that, we're going to be looking into what you can do right now, what change you can make to bring in more abundance for you right now. So keep in mind that this is a timeless reading, so you will see this when you need to see this. And keep in mind, these are general, just general readings. All right, what is your present with your career and finances? Okay. Okay, what is pile number 3's current present with career and finances? Oh. Okay, so I got 2 cards for you guys. I got the Page of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, what is pile number 3's future in regards to their career or finances? Okay, what is your current future in regards to your career and finances for pile number 3? Okay. Okay, and what can pile number 3 do right now to bring in more abundance? What can pile number 3 do to bring in more abundance. What can pile number 3 do to bring in more abundance? Whoa. We got the Page of Swords, the Moon, and the Devil. Wow. Okay. So, bottom deck energy, Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Okay, so pile number 3, you have like the most cards out of the other piles. Okay. So, angels and spirit guides, help me connect to pile number 3 and see what kind of messages they need to hear. So, pile number 3, I feel like you're not feeling so well right now with your finances and maybe with your career as well. Maybe you're not as thrilled as to how this first endeavor ended up going. Maybe you also you feel like you stopped yourself. You feel like this was caused by you. And I have a feeling like with this Wands energy, it does feel like you're feeling stumped. And with the Nine of Swords being in reverse as well, with that, it's like I feel like you're feeling kind of guilty with how your finances have kind of turned out, with how compared to how you first felt. Maybe that's an interesting message to come out. Yeah, pile number 3, you've been feeling kind of tired, burnt out. You're not really knowing what to do right now. You don't really know where to go, and that explains why you have the Page of Wands as well. But you know, I wouldn't really worry about that right now, because in your future you got the Fool, and to me that's like you're going to be in a better space in the future, to the point in which you are going to feel like okay to do whatever you want to do next. So excuse me. Yeah, so I have this like feeling that because of you kind of, okay, I'm just gonna say it, like, it just feels like you kind of like had some self-sabotage, like because of you doing or saying something at work, or like this job is just like not worth it. It seems maybe like people talk bad about you behind your back. Maybe I'm just feeling like the energy there is just like you're constantly getting stabbed in the back. Like no one helps each other out in this workspace, and that's where you're feeling like you can't go anywhere, like right here. And it's the same with like, you know, abusive relationships. Sometimes you end up feeling like you can't leave, right? And that's how I'm feeling right now. Like you're in a space where you feel like you can't leave. But even though you're feeling like that right now, pile number 3, your future is looking a lot brighter. You do have the Fool card. And to me, that kind of feels like you're going to be coming into a space of doing what's best for you and doing whatever feels good for you. And for the what you can do right now to bring in more abundance, I got the Page of Swords, the moon. Okay, and the devil. I don't know if I can show butts. I already showed like one in the other card, but yeah, the devil. So, interesting. Okay, so a message that just came to me right now is you're gonna have to be the one to set you free. You're gonna have to be the one to say enough is enough, and you are going to like this. You are going to find out when the time is right to make the move for you. You're going to you're going to be I want to say jumping ship before that hits the fan, like, you know that saying. And with the devil upright, it's it's upright because you're gonna be realizing that yeah, this was toxic for you. Interesting. So in regards to your finances, it's like maybe you overspent, you self-sabotaged, and now you're feeling stumped. But don't worry. I mean, there's memes where people have, like, I don't know, like, let's say you just bought a whole bunch of merch from something, and like the meme is like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this, but it's just a meme, and you will eventually. And I have a feeling like once you kind of feel more lighthearted about where you are at right now, that's gonna give you the, I'm gonna say, like, the energy to set yourself free, especially after you get all the intuitive nudges of where to go next. Like, I feel like you're also gonna be realizing that you had a bad habit, and you're gonna be like cutting that away as well because it's been hindering you. And in regards to your job, yeah, you're gonna realize that there's gonna be something better for you. There's gonna be something that is worth your time, is what I'm hearing. And with the moon card being upright, it's gonna be revealing itself to you. I'm not sure when, but once you do that, in your future, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. I feel like that's like the storyline with this. The universe is telling you that you may be feeling in a dark space right now in regards to where you are at in your career or your finances, but you're gonna be receiving some messages maybe in your dreams, or maybe you've already been feeling like some intuitive nudges to like leave a dark space because it's not good for you. It's actually really toxic, and it's gonna be you that's gonna set yourself free. It's gonna be you that's gonna kind of say your piece and then leave, is what I'm getting. So with that, let's go into the Believe in Your Own Magic deck and see what kind of messages your spirit guides or angels have for you right now for your career and finances. And I also want to point out that you did get the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy of your reading. So I feel like the universe is doing something behind the scenes, kind of like basically you're gonna be moving constantly, and like this change is going to be like, this cycle is going to be ending. Like maybe it's been a cycle of you feeling drained, feeling tiresome, and the cycle's gonna end, and you're gonna be the one to end it. And I feel like this has been a long cycle, maybe like 5-6 years of you being in a space where you don't want to be at. Maybe financially as well. Maybe another message you can take from this is, yeah, you're going to be being more responsible in how you do your finances. And let's see here. What is the message for pile number 3 from their spirit guides and angels in regards to their career and finances? Okay. So you got nostalgia, focus on the here and now. And this one just popped up, like, I don't know where as well, so I'm going to show it to you guys too. So you got dragons, slay them all, okay, and nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So to me, that's like, again, maybe it's the fact that, yeah, you've been in this space for so long that it's kind of, oops, oh, sorry, I got distracted. Before filming this, like a gust of wind hit my patio and my cactus, like 2 of my cactus plants fell, and when I picked one up, it pricked me. And kid you not, like even like while I was setting up and stuff for filming, like I would have to go to the restroom and like get like little pricks out, and I just got like pricked right now because I think I didn't get one, but it's okay, take care of it later. Nostalgia, let's come back. So yeah, I feel like maybe it's because you've been in this space for so long, you kind of feel like you can't leave, or you've been here for so long that you can't leave, but spirits are telling you that you need to focus on what's happening to you right now, not what's in the future, not what happened in the past, what's happening in your current space right now. There's no more time for you to daydream on what can be, because you have the power to change that future that you've been wanting for so long. But you can do that right now by taking little steps. So you also got dragons, slay them all. Honestly, I just want to say that all those dragons that you see there are all those crappy people that you've had to run into at work, or maybe they're your own like negative self-talk, and spirit's just telling you like, you need to cut that out. You need to cut that negative-ish out of your life. Like, you can't be surrounding yourself with these people anymore. You can't be surrounding yourself with these thoughts anymore. It's time for you to do this for yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve to be free. You deserve to rule that castle. You deserve it, is what I just like keep feeling. You're gonna go in there, and every time you slay one of those dragons in your life, you're gonna get closer to your castle. Maybe that first dragon, that challenge with that dragon that this person's about to meet, I have a feeling that's like negative self-talk. You're gonna have to take that one down first in order for you to get even to the entrance of this castle, of where you actually want to be, because you want to rule in that castle, right? You want to rule your world. You want to be the one controlling your life. Like, yeah, focus on the here and now. You're always daydreaming, and it's like no matter who comes into your world, you're always distracted. But spirit's telling you that it's time to take control. It's time to go back to that space. Yeah. And I'm going to take a card from the Messenger Oracle deck. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. is a message for those who picked pile number 3 in regards to their career or finances? What is another message for those who picked pile 1 and pile number 3? What is their message? Alright, so pile number 3, your message is stay strong. Okay, and you also got show that you care. I love that these cards also came out showing you dragons as well. So you could have a dragon spirit guide in your space right now that's trying to give you all this symbolism of like, connect to me, come back and talk to me, like you need to connect back to me so that I can help get you out of this. It's like something that I got right now. So show that you care and stay strong. And I do want to read from the booklet from these because they just have so much wisdom and could be a little message for you. So show that you care is 57. So show that you care. Do not distance yourself from life and those around you. Reach out, ask for help or support if you have need, or if someone within your circle is in need of care and support, then give it without hesitation or question. A trouble shared is a burden halved. Now is not the time to withdraw and be alone, nor is it time to leave another in need. Be aware, be caring, be compassionate, reach out and be a friend, and allow others to be a friend to you. And you also got stay strong, which is very interesting because I literally just got that card for last week's daily energy reading on Friday. So stay strong. Life will present you with many trials. Life will bring you times of joy, but also times of suffering. Like the weather, it can be unpredictable, harsh, and cruel, but you can endure all that comes. Know when to resist and know when to let go. Know that sometimes you will lose, but that loss can make you stronger at the core. Stay strong. With hope and faith, you can endure all. So, I think that's a beautiful message, pile number 3. You got this. You can do this. This simply seems like a lesson, and I feel like you have everything that you have everything you need, everything that's gonna take to finally just close this cycle from your life, is what I want to say. And yeah, I know that you're in this space right now of feeling very tiresome, very alone, very lonely, and your spirit guides are saying you're not alone. Like, seems like you do have people that you can talk to, and maybe it's time that you also show to others that you care for them as well. And I feel like that's gonna for sure help put you in a better mood. It's gonna help bring in that positive energy that you need in order for you to get to this really like powerful space of, like, again, you're with your sword ready to slay whoever comes in your way, and you're gonna feel very lighthearted and open again, and you're not alone. Okay, pile number 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'm gonna go into the meditation right now so that we can help kind of let loose and ground ourselves from this reading. So I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be using my happy drum that I just got. So I'm just going to play it how my intuition tells me to. And I hope you guys enjoy the tune. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer the singing bowl or the happy drum. Let me know. Okay, and with that, I conclude pile number 3. I hope that after the happy drum, you guys feel a lot more grounded and centered. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, and if you would prefer a career or finances reading, you can go ahead and send me a message through my website. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a heart in the comments, just so I know that you resonated. It helps with engagement, and it just also helps let me know that you guys actually enjoyed this video. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see more videos like this one in the future. Alrighty guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!